A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Good ball, good take. Now who's going to be first to this? Turns back here, probably the best option. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, great leap! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Barry really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Getting up there! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Buntiai. Fernandez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. That is a brilliant interception. Ruggeri. Ruggeri scooting forward. He is through here.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Nedved. And here's Nedved. And it's Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through. That's very neat. Showing good feet.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ruggeri, not the most accurate pass. Pickford gets it clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Takes a shot! And he makes no mistake! And that was as close to certain as can be.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Everton penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
O'Brien. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now, he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ruggeri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ruggeri just loves to go forward whenever he can. Tarkowski. O'Brien. Ruggeri. And it's Nedved.
Minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. Rubinam getting this one clear. Barry.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please welcome our players.
Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out towards the flank. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Keane cuts it out. Tarkowski. Everton are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Garner, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Keane is there, and he can pick it up.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
This is a promising build-up. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Reds run in. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Ruggeri under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Shot Szoboszlai! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
To replace him is number 18, Grealish.
Garner. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has put paid to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's Grealish. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Yamal. And it's Sailamakers. That is ended up in no man's land. Keane. Garner. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Irubanam. Alcaraz. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's a decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Everton are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai, now it's Fernandes. Alcaraz. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Fernandes. He's looking wide.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Tarkowski did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no surprise, that's a booking. Barry.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Alcaraz. Barry. Great vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Little pass back. Mikolenko. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Alcaraz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Fernandez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that has not gone well. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
There you have it, a fine
Just
win
remains for me to
our
thank
boys.
Jim Beglin for... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
the-
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And now,
David
lining up
Seaman,
for
clearly
Manchester
one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Cardines stood up well to him there. Cardines made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Riyad and Sarr. Some good work on the right flank here, and he plays one through. Good ball, good take. Chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Fernandez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Salamanca's. He's on it. Goes for a shot! And one more try! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's onside. There's the... and a header! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Yamal. Salmakas. Fernandez. And it's Soboslai. Now, can they get him away? That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! And it's been hooked away. Nedved, great ball, and he's in here. And it's Salamakas. Yamal is onto this. That is lovely. Salamakas has the space to scheme. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has to go back here. Kamada. Now Cardines. Riyad. And it's Lerma. Kamada. Cardines. Andrich producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Soboslai. Fernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. Very nicely done. Now it's Yamal. Good read, needed to be. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Cardines. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Salamakas picks it up out wide. Soboslai. Nice interception, well timed. Deveni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. It's a promising position. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Salamakas. And that was nowhere near his best. Manchester United have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Threads one in. Cardines has it in a wide position. Just eases him off the ball. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
That was the first half.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. That gets us going once more.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ruggeri. Now it's Nedved. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ruggeri receives it in a wide position. Szoboszlai. And it's Fernandes. Devaney did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Szoboszlai. Now Ruggeri. Ruggeri scooting forward. Fernandes. Now there's... and Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Szoboszlai being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Munoz. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Kamada. Now Cardines looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's quick to snatch it back. Szoboszlai. Munoz. And it's made its way to him. Devaney. He's got away. The referee has given a corner. Oh, great leap! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Kamada. Szoboszlai. Cardines. Sarr.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Fernandez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. What a throw in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This looks promising. And that is masterful defending. Munoz. Cardines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has not gone well. Munoz.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Klein.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's quick to return it. And he's intervened well there. Sarr.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's nice. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Nedved.
Minutes has been indicated.
Deveni. Klein. And it's Munoz. Now Deveni. And it's Munoz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Klein. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special. This guy, Marco Reus, is going to be so important here, Peter. He's the one who has to be the outlet as the team push forward. He'll often drop in to that number 10 position, offering support to his teammates. He's just constantly on the move, creating space, keeping defenders occupied, dragging people all over the place.
It's quite impressive, actually, isn't it, the workload he is willing to take on, when you consider that he is the team's main creative force, the goal threat, too.
Yeah, but he can do it all. He's that good. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. And that's definitely not his best. He's in one-on-one. Now he tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Gakpo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's going wide left. That has been cut short. That's really well cleared. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk. And it's Salah. Great vision. It's played through for him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
Fermin. Well timed, excellent interception. Robertson. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
And a header! It's this time, surely! We've got a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Mohamed Salah is currently top scorer in the league. Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Konate. Incoming delivery. Andrich getting this one clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He has a look up. And the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking for the run. And this is... And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe? Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Royce. And it's Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot it goal! It's fallen kindly here. Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Where it came from. Oh, Scatpo! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Royce. That's an imaginative pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. And Robertson. Ungamore. He's found a way through. Tacho does really well to win the ball there. Savani. Fermin. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bruno Guimaraes. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Camavinga. Royce. And it's Royce. Camavinga. And it's Guimaraes. Knocks it into space. Yamal gets into a good position. Soboslai. Messi. Jones. And Konate. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. McAllister, and he's forced to go back. Gravenberg, and it's Van Dijk. Robertson. He's picked his way through. Ungamore. Tacho does well to stand up. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action. 45 minutes to change their fate. Soboslai has got himself a free kick. Vermin has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. No way through there. Bruno Guimaraes. Mohamed Salah. And he's lost his man here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yamal picks it up out wide, and he skips past his... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. Gakpo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Royce. It's Camavinga. Gravenberg gets over and intercepts. It's a really well-measured ball. That'll be a throw-in. That looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Royce being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pass somewhat off target. And Gamoa was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And he's in on goal. Shoots! And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect.
So it's down to business here. Yes, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what they expect this time. It's a promising position. Vermin. Bruno Guimaraes. Gakpo. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. What a save by Seaman!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Opts for safety. Shootouts. Gamoa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
More. Now, can he finish? Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, the deftness of touch. Receive. And we're underway. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. And back to the keeper they go. Van Dijk. Gravenberch. Distributed tidily. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! And he's found the net! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter.
Bullish header! And that's a tidy finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that gets things running. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. McAllister has shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the cross, and he was alert to it. Yamal. And it's Soboslai. Ungamora. Royce. It's Camavinga. Short changes him with that pass. Gravenberch. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Jones has it out wide and in space. Over to the right flank. Drills one in. It is a corner. For it, and one more try, and he has his goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Shapes to shoot! And he scores! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
They get a throw in. Bungamoa. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's got away. Now, can they get him away? And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Look at the space here. Real chance! And there's his goal! And they're back in front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Liverpool with the lead. Now it's Yamal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Jones. Now it's Messi. Now it's Lopez. And he's picked out the run. McAllister. And it's Robertson. Bungamoa. And it's Robertson. Now Gakpo. Andrich was in no mood for any of that. Goes down, but nothing given. Yamal. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Royce. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mohamed Salah. No, he is not giving anything away. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Robertson. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Fermin. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a throw-in. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Robertson. And that's been drilled in. Fermin. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he welcomes it in. Out of play for a goal kick. Bungamoa. Gakpo is onto this. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Stood up well to him there. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
It's a pretty loose pass. Out towards the flank. Szoboszlai. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? And Gamoa in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. McAllister. And the shot! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Szoboszlai looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Gamoa. McAllister tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in...
It's Salah! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. No, there's no going past him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely bit of skill. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Mohamed Salah with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Big chance! He's got away with one there.
Substitution on the field. Number 73.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Szoboszlai.
And it's been taken short.
On the field.
Jones
Number 14. Chiesa.
flings it
Number
across.
7.
Vitz
Substitutions taking
in
place.
once more. Tacho clears it away. Spread out to the left. Robertson is flagged offside. Over to the other side. That is ended up in no man's land. Royce sends it crossfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Chiesa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Trossard. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Vitz. Yamal. Spread it left. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's been shifted off it. Chiesa. Great pressure, plenty of it. He has found the way through. Closing in on goal. Chance, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gakpo. Coming on the field is
Robertson.
number 49.
And it's Van Dijk. Konate. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Turns back here, probably the best option.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kamavinga, spread to the right. And here's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Gravenberg. McAllister. So that's it. It is all over. So a flat, disappointing end to the season. This perhaps the ideal situation to showcase what is in it for next season, but it has left their people with more questions than answers. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, no matter what the result, Peter, I think the match was played in the right spirit. And now for next season and beyond.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. It is a truly passionate scene here, always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. So we're very much on the way now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Valverde. Mbappe, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. That'll be a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Barcelona could counter here. It's a pretty loose pass. Courtois getting this one clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Casado, pass somewhat off target. Tries from a long way out. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Cucurella. Mbappe! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational. Just in... Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. It's Camavinga. Goes for the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that has not gone well. Koundé. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Simeone. And it's Casado. Bernal. Now it's Yamal. That's a little off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That looks a good ball through. And there's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Can he get it through? Koundé. Ferran Torres. He's herring after that one. Pass somewhat off target. Bernal. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bernal. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Koundé. Now it's Yamal.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Pass is just off target. Eder Militao tries to clear. And it's Cucurella. Mbappe! Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Cross in. Garcia claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's a cute ball. Cucurella. Now that looks a decent ball. And the break is on. Cucurella. 60 minutes played. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
He'll try from distance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now, can they get him away? Al-Kubasi clears without hesitation. Now it's Simeone. He's got away. Lewandowski. Just the keeper in. Big chance! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And back to the goalkeeper. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And reclaimed it in a trice. Not the most accurate pass. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Valverde. Good chance here! He's got away with one there. Could move up a gear here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's had a shot! And again! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I've been a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Simeone. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. That's an imaginative pass. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he thumps it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that has not gone well. Simeone. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely worked. Oh, that is a good chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an...
And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So straight into the action.
Pedro Neto clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's found a way, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Almada. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Medina. Martinez. Almada. Medina. He's picked his way through. McAllister. Space for him to turn and look. Bernardo Silva. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Vitinha. Driving on and making good progress. Vitinha. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Almada. He's got away.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Deftly away. Pedro Neto. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. That has not gone well. McAllister. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good ball, good take. Goes down, but nothing given. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vitinha, looking to play him in. Nuno Mendes.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
There will be a throw-in. Montiel. And that has left him in a heap. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Messi, just eases him off the ball. Pedro Neto. Oh, super find. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Fernandez. Montiel. McAllister. And it's Fernandez. That has been slung wide. He has a look up. He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vitinha. Spread neatly. De Paul.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
João Cancelo. Medina calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? And he's heaved it away. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Romero to McAllister. Almada, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vitinha with the foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Portugal are down to 10 men.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 18. Número 8. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 17.
Fernandez.
Número 11.
Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Mendes. Martinez. And Almada. Medina. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Montiel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in, and it's made its way to him. And the finish! And a neat finish! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Plays the return pass. Now it's Messi. Simeone. Montiel. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trincao chasing after it. Araujo. He has found the way through. He's free. Martinez! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Martinez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And he's had it nicked away. Rafael Leao has the space to scheme. Tries to pass it through. Oh, such a clever decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Montiel. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been cut short. McAllister. Montiel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Pele. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Hazard. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Probing pass. And they're back on the ball again. And he welcomes it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Very nicely done. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Pull it! Pull it! Oh no, he's got that. And another try! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Rice simply refused to be outdone there. Cucurella. He's got away. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's gone loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still no way through. And he shoots!
Rice. France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cucurella, and he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Pacho has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Rice. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's in a great position here. Big chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Messi, closing in, and the shot! And kept out by the most and it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's in one-on-one. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Messi. Cucurella has given away a free kick. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Do Botafogo, camisa 18.
Cucurella has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. He'll try from distance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ended up in no man's land. More and more pressure on the ball here. hefty challenge, but fair enough. Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Lots of... Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. Andrich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And the shot! And a neat finish! They are playing them off the park. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the
Galatasaray
passionate crowd
against
demands.
France.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Molina, looking for the run. Pacho makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. And he's running through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ruggeri. Ruggeri, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rafael Leao, and he's been shifted off it. Dembele, good driving run. That's tidy. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but Yamal, he's through on goal here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. But that has not gone well. Musiala. Galatasaray have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Andrik. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. McAllister. So what can they make of this? Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. It's, oh no, this does not look good. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Leao, and that's been intercepted. Ruggeri plays a sharp little ball here, and he's worked it through. Alexander-Arnold. Sané. And he's making progress on the ball. That is good strength. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Sané. Oh, they could be caught out here. Arda Güler. Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Goulet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Goulet. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Ball played for Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone looking for safety.
Added time.
It's a promising position, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. McAllister, and the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 8.
We're on the move again.
Number 18.
So the first half brought no goals.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Mbappe. Number 11. Yamal.
That's
Molina.
good play from him.
That is lovely. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Musiala. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Pacho. Oh, played through for the wide man. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. McAllister, nicely spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
Musiala! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Andrić. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. This looks promising. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, shooting chance! Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Neymar. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella.
Oh, really well played.
Showing good feet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's with the keeper. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Knocks it into space. Saka has it in a wide position. Oh, important interception. Rafael Leao. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That is ended up in no man's land. Musiala. France are, of course, in a... And he has been fouled there. Oh, no messing about. It is red. France are down to 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Musiala. Now Saliba. That's a good run down the left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Galatasaray really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's another throw. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Floated through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
Valverde. It's played through for him. Valverde. And it's Rice.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rafael Leao. Dembele. Crunching tackle.
Galatasaray are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
He is through here.
2 added minutes has been
Mignon
indicated.
gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Yamal. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That is good alertness. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.